Yes, I'm going around and around and around again on another mandala design. Come join me. Hey guys, welcome back to Frances Quilts. Well, last week we finished mandala number 1. We did this last circle around and I'm very excited with how that looks. I've spent this past week drawing and redrawing and trying new things to come up with a new design for mandala number 2 that's going to be on this lovely green fabric. I think I have a fun design. It's a little on the lacy side, so I'm excited to try it. So let's just get started. All right, let's draw a little bit of this out before we start quilting. I do this for 2 reasons. First, I want to show you what I'm planning to do, but secondly, I have to get in my own head what I'm going to be doing. The center of each one of these I'm doing in the same thing, which is just a little daisy-esque sort of thing coming around like that. So every one of them will have that same center. I'm hoping that will kind of tie them together. So we'll assume that that is done and easy. The second part is going to be a little bit more difficult. I want to make it look like there is a row of beads down here and another row of beads up here, but I want to connect those two. So what I'm going to do is a design that looks something like this. I'm going to draw a circle down here, and then I'm going to do a curve up to this one. Then I'm going to come into another circle here and all the way around and a curve back down to here. And I have to look every time. And then I'll have a circle here and a curve back up to here. Now I started this backwards so you're seeing it way over here. Let me come over here and do a little bit more. So I have to think about it again. So if I have a circle coming around here, a curve up, and a circle up here, another circle here that I'm going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to curve back down and another circle down here. Same thing. I'm just going to have to keep my head about me while I'm doing this, that's for sure. There'll be a little bit of overstitching, but hopefully that'll be all right. And I have to remember to change directions a couple of times. But that is what it's supposed to look like. Now I'm thinking that this is going to take a little bit of time to do, so for today I think that's all we're going to do on this mandala. Let's go and work through it. Okay, we're ready to go. Remember, the first thing we're doing is we're going to arc down here and we're going to make our little daisy-esque thing all the way around, ending back up where we started right there. Let's do it. All right, I've ended up back where I started. Let's just do around this outside circle and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, now we're ready for the next part. Remember what we're doing here. We are going to quilt a little circle down here. We're going to come up here and we're going to quilt a circle, larger circle here, then another circle going in the other direction, and backtrack, and then come back down and do another circle down here. So let's see if we can keep in our head what we're doing to do this design. I think it'll be fun. Let me figure what's going to be the best way for me to work it. Maybe just like this and heading that direction. Let's try it and see. First circle with a little bit of backtracking, curve up. Second circle, straight into the next one. Around, backtrack around it, and back down to where we started. A little circle here, backtrack, opposite direction circle, up here, and circle, opposite direction circle, a little bit of backtracking, and back down. As long as I can keep that rhythm and keep my mind going that way, I'm going to be fine. And I didn't keep my mind in it, did I? Because instead of bringing this circle all the way over to here, I stopped right there. So let me take out those few stitches and we'll pick it up again. Okay, since I had to stop anyway, I really decided I want to be quilting it this direction so that you'll be able to see it on camera a little bit better. So I'm going to stop. I'll meet up where I messed up at the end, but I'm going to see if I can turn this now and start quilting it this direction so that we're going this other direction. I think you'll be able to see it better, and it may actually be easier for me to quilt. We'll see. Here we go again. Woohoo! I think that looks really good. I'm so thrilled I was able to figure out how to do it in a continuous motion, and I'm pleased. So this first part is all finished. The next section that we're going to do is going to actually contain 2 of the rows. We're going to put these 2 together and do a large thing all the way through there. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be very similar to this one with some circles close to one another, and I'm excited to bring it to you. I hope you're enjoying these mandala designs as much as I am. Be sure to come back next Friday for part 2 of number 2 in our mandala series. Thank you for joining me, and as always, I look forward to seeing you next time on Frances Quilts. Remember, if you like what you've seen, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please check out my website and daily blog at francesquilts.com, and I can be found on Facebook and Instagram at Frances Quilts. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon.